Please help me welcome Juanito.
Juanito!
I moved to Asheville in 2004, actually between two of the hurricanes that year after the flood, and lived here until 2020. On June 26, 2019, I had been living in the Battery Park Apartments up north of the Grove Arcade for a couple years. And I had just come off 2 very bad months. And honestly, 30 pretty bad years. You may have a bad day or a bad week. I had 30 bad years. I was misdiagnosed as bipolar, and for 30 years, psychologist myself, hated myself for being broken, defective, and taking drugs that made me too weak to fight back. So I was psychiatrically induced depressed, and in and out of hospitals a lot, suicidal a lot. On June 26, 2019, I was acutely suicidal. I was planning my suicide. I knew that when I got my energy together, I would do something. The ghost tours talk about people jumping off the top of Battery Park Apartments. They kind of try to hide that, but I knew exactly how to do it. At 3 in the morning, my little Chihuahua was sick, and I was walking her down Patton Avenue behind Jubilee, the old Jubilee where I used to go to church. And I bent over to pick up some poop that she had dropped. And on the way back up, this voice started to talk to me and said, "You know why you're depressed." "Why?" "Well, because you gave up that job you loved as a cashier at Earthfare because you were making too much money to stay in these HUD subsidized apartments, which you hate. So get the job back and leave the apartments." I got happy. And I've essentially been happy ever since. It's an honest thing to say. I mostly have not had a sad day. I spent 6 months very sick recently, and 2 of those months I was told I was dying. That set me back some, but it did not make me unhappy. Never did I become unhappy. So I got really confused. So I got super happy and went and got the job back and went around going, well, this is different. Happy is really, really different. And I went, so what happened to me? Did I get enlightened? I don't even like that word. That's very hierarchical. And I said to my men's group, what do I call myself? And one of them gave me, from Michael Singer's book, The Untethered Soul, his definition of enlightened is unreasonable happiness. Good, I got that. And then from some other sources, I realized what happened was I woke up. And waking up is everybody's prerogative. That's not for special souls. It's not for savants. It's really what we're all here for. So I was a psychotherapist for 20 years, and I was a management coach for a long time. Here in Asheville, I was starting over, and I did all frontline customer service work. And I have not wanted to do anything hierarchical. I don't want to claim a title like coach or therapist. But I do want to support people in waking up. And I love young people. I was trying to memorize Khalil Gibran's on children for this. Your children don't belong to you. They're shot from your bow. That influenced me a long time ago, and I substitute young people. And here in Asheville, since I've been back for 6 months, the young people I keep meeting, so many spectacular people who may not even realize themselves how big they could become. But what I want to do is to recruit some people who have some glimmer that they could be bigger than they are, some desire to make a difference in the world, and some kind of spirituality, some sense that there's something bigger, and support them. And the project, as I'm envisioning it, has about 5 or 6 components. One is sessions with me every couple of weeks preferably face-to-face, but maybe over the phone. A Friday session that would involve me doing a little talk, an hour, 15 minutes talk, 45 minutes dialogue for the public about some aspect of what I'm now calling, I spent 2 years in Mexico, la vida ecstatica, the ecstatic life, which is kind of what I have and what I wish everybody could have. So how to get there? So an hour for the public, an hour and a half team building for the light ninjas, the mentees. And a lot of what goes on is I will be coaching them how to be really great support for each other. Because at the same time that I got trained to be a psychotherapist, I learned reevaluation, peer co-counseling, and that's always been my orientation. That could be me at the other end of the side. We're genuinely our peers. So I want to train them, coach them how to be really good with each other. 3 components. Heal the past, your unhealed traumas. Get really good at making contact in the present. Learn a lot about how you impact people and how you communicate. And then develop your own inner voice leading you forward to what are you being led towards. And educo, educate, means to lead out of. So in that same poem it says, their thoughts are not your thoughts. Don't try to make them like you. You may want to try to be like them, but don't try to make them be like you. So a lot of what I've been doing with the mentees is getting them telling their story. Who taught you to believe in yourself? What are the affirmations that have made a difference to you? What do you think you're really good at? And videotape a lot of that as part of them waking up to who they really are. And so my job would be to not make them like me, but to be really fascinated about who is this person and how can I. There's a dog trainer who used to be in Asheville. She used to be in the Battery Park Apartments, Kim Brophy. Her attitude was, I don't train dogs. I teach you how to have an authentic relationship with your dog. Like, who is this dog and who are they meant to be? Well, so much more with people. You know, we do that with dogs. Who are you? And really, my time's up. For anybody key in your relation, in your life, who are you anyway? Your partners, your kids, your brothers. Who are you and how can I help you get there? Thanks.